You guys are all into nutrition. Who kicks whose ass of the round robin here?
In what?
Ooh.
In jiu-jitsu, let's say.
Oh, it's Woody because
Nogi.
Woody's the only one who's like trained. Like Woody did years of jiu-jitsu.
On his Joe Lozon shit.
We know Joe Lozon.
Look at that. I'm a fan. I know.
Woody is trained with Joe Lozon.
I've been beaten by Joe Lozon a bunch of times.
You guys probably don't know this, but I used to be an elementary school art teacher. So in 2019, I remember sitting in my my closet during my lunch break and watching the episode where Kyle gets out of jail. And like I think like winter of like 2020 or 2019.
I don't mean to flex my jits talents on you guys, but Joe Lozon once broke my hand, so I'm kind of a big deal.
Yeah, you're not afraid of anything anymore. No, it would be Woody because he's trained far and away the most, and then Kyle's done a little bit of training. I've never done boxing, jiu-jitsu, anything.
So if I actually have,
I did wrestling in middle school, but other than that, I just played hockey.
So the only way I beat up Taylor is if I use my cardio and I force him to chase me for, I'm going to say 1.5 miles would do it. If
you're generous.
If he had, if I said
across the ring,
if I get to just like get into my pace that I run at, and like Taylor has to chase me for 1.5 miles, and then I get to turn around, I beat him to death. But if I just have to, but if I have to just fight Taylor in a hallway, then Taylor just grabs me with those big monkey hands and throws and wrestles me down to the ground and probably kills me.
I'll use my grip. See, I'll just be dead weight on you, latch on, and then hope to grind your cardio out. No, I would have no chance. I would be that fucking. That's like my fear when I watch those fight videos. Is it reinforces in me like. Just because you lift weights all the time and you're a big guy, never, ever step up to anyone in public. First of all, you're an adult, and the best possible scenario is you knock someone out and then you go to jail. Is what's going to actually happen. But then you watch these things and you see these like drunk, early 20s, yoked, like really ripped guys. And there's some string bean who knows how to box. And these big yoked guys, like they're drunk after the bar and they think they're hot shit and they just get fucking laid out. Like they fold like a chair in front of the bar. It's it's a reminder.
I've watched enough of these street fight videos to declare myself an expert in street fighting, and I would say that the best way to win any street fight is to know enough wrestling or judo to do like a hip throw or just a single leg or something and dump them on their head. Because every time somebody grabs somebody and fucking throws them to the ground, they hit their head on the it's not a mat there, it's not a ring, it's the fucking asphalt, and they go to sleep immediately. Every high school fight I've seen where it happens, every street fight in general where they pick the guy up and dump him, he hits his head and he goes to sleep right there. The problem is he might be fucking dead.
I'm a fellow expert because I used to watch a lot of videos on prison fights, and they would line up with what you're saying. He's like, the slam is the big move. He's like, he saw the guy killed. I'm sure it's 100% true, where he took him out of the top bunk and slammed him on the way down, and that turned out to be murder.
Oh, that would be dead. Yeah, it's high.
Yeah, you can really damage yourself off a top bunk.
I got you.
It's a hateful move.
But yeah, I don't know. If I'd had a single leg, usually the guy goes down kind of butt first and rolls. But maybe if I'd lifted him, but
that's what I'm imagining. You like getting like going like a high crotch thing, and he's going up.
And then picking him up.
He's going up and over. Like he's going for a big ride.
I was never good at that. Maybe it was just run the pipe was always my move.
Well, see, you were never good at it in your jiu-jitsu class against a guy who didn't want you to do it.
Yeah,
but like a drunk guy who's having a little bit of trouble staying upright.
Yeah, he has seal hips.
He might hop in the middle of like you doing it, like,
try to get to the other side safely,
and you're like, "All right."
That is true. People who don't have any grappling experience tend to offer up a lot of gifts.
Yeah, you know? They're like a child. They're falling around and slipping on their hips.
Right, their elbows are out wide and just giving you control.
Well, are you a top or a bottom jiu-jitsu guy? Are you versatile? Are you submissive? You dominant?
He's an otter.
Gay for pay, or are you? You seem like you do seem like an otter.
He likes to be on the bottom. You can generate a tremendous amount of power from the bottom.
You are a top. You're a submissive top, a gentle top.
He's a versatile daddy, and you'll address him as such.
I'm acting like I always do what I want to do, but what I'm a mean top. If things go my way,
that
was the culture in my
He's a sadist. He does what he wants.
And when he does, when you do lean towards submissiveness, it's more of a bratty thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where-
Try and
That's
pin me,
funny.
you bitch.